Ark Royal, with her escort of 3 support ships, has steamed into the western approaches to rendezvous with her strike force. These squadrons of fighters and fighter-bombers are the carrier's sword and shield.
Phantoms are now 10 miles away. Sharma closing on Buccaneer 30. Railway Airman Sharma closing on Buccaneer 30. Railway Sharma. The Phantoms are now 2.5 miles, just going down to 800 feet now, where the Buccaneer. Roger, sir. 02 is at 2.5 miles on finals 2, 3.1.
Affirmative. Turn downwind now.
Just turning in 5 miles, sir. Now 3 miles going clear to centre line. Continue left heading 020 to bring you back. 020.
Got him.
Roger.
He won't put his hook down initially because what will happen, he'll do some approaches where he'll just roll off the deck. He'll come down, he'll land in the wires, but not having the hook down, he won't be retarded. He'll just go around again. He'll get used to just flying the deck. He's got high on the glide path. It's dangerous for him to take off the power because it is possible for him to misjudge it and therefore sink into the round down or sink well after the first wire, which would be a dangerous approach.
Roger. Now, if he doesn't hook, we'll have to divert him. Mike, if this one doesn't hook, you'll have to divert him.
Well, he either lands on now, or if he doesn't land on, he goes straight ashore. So he won't have enough fuel to get ashore if he misses next time round. So he's just got the one go.
Good speed, good attitude. Keep it coming down there. That looks very nice.
That's
looks
right.
super.
Lovely.
Super
Free wire, centre line, first one.
Just as it should be.
Stand by, begin descent now. Slightly right again, slightly below the glide path, adjust your rate of descent. Slightly right, slightly low, 3/4 of a mile, look up the sight.
We have people from the Royal Air Force now who have never seen a flight deck before. They are quite experienced aviators, but obviously when they first come and see the deck from the air, it's not very big. The actual runway area on board is about 600 feet long and about 65 feet wide.
Shade high. Back. And roger, then go through. Roger. Roger, hold on.
We got him.
Roger.
When he's coming there for the first time, he's obviously very nervous, understandably so. He's heard all the hairy stories of people crashing on the deck and so forth.
He goes high and close, it's the only thing.
And he's a new guy, so it's worth watching.
You're very slow, monsieur.
Boulder, full power.
Yes, just get the LSA to just have a chat to him.
Yeah.
A little slow.
It's his first time ever to the deck.
Check that's nice, keep it coming. There we are, keep it coming down.
Now that's better, that's better.
You're going high, Brent.
Keep it coming down. Come on, keep it coming down. Keep it coming down.
Now you're rotating it.
Bolt up.
I tell you, I said to train that was a much better approach, and the next time just keep on the beam ball and keep it coming down.
Don't worry about getting down to the deck. If you're on speed on the beat ball,
Good.
you'll be in the wire.
He said it.
And going just slightly low, slightly low. Slightly low. And to come back, roger, that's it, hold that, keep it coming.
He's looking forward just at that last moment, and you can see him then stopping flying the mirror. I think he's just converting off the meatball to the deck at the moment.
Now, Mike, how many said he's had? One touch, two touch and goes, two rotors. We don't want to give him too many.
Bit tight this time.
Bit tighter, but it's not bad. It's putting on
No,
fire.
he's on. Missed it. He's thrown it away.
Jack, talk to him like an old dad, okay? Does it coax him onto the glide path?
Good.
Ship's heading is 190.
Just works, and one sometimes gets into the groove and sometimes doesn't. And he's progressively getting better. Tomorrow I might be doing the same. It's missing every time. Don't put on too much power. Nice.
Keep it coming down.
Keep it coming down.
Come down. No.
Just literally going in just that little.
But I think we'll have to
It's a very
consider sending him some more. I think he's had enough for one day. Keith, if he bolts this time, I think we'll send him some organ. Okay, 6-7 approaches now. Good rollers, that's enough.
Yes, it agrees.
If 3-0 doesn't land on this next time, we'll send him some organ.
Roger, sir. Begin descent now. In descent for a 4-degree glide path. Turn right, 7405. And the deck's nice and steady, and we've got a good wind for you. Very slightly below the glide path, adjust your end descent. And right up over 3045, holding left of centre.
Now this is better than the last two. Just giving himself a little bit longer, just a little bit further out. Don't go high.
Hold it down and keep it coming down. Come on, get it down. Get it down.
He's on. Hey, good. Doesn't know what's happening now.
Well done.
Well, I'm glad I'm on, put it that way.
We're all a bit worried about you there, I must confess. Do you know the
You
way?
were worried about me. What? You were worried about me.
We didn't tell you you'd have been off, because you probably might have appreciated you'd been off to St Morgan.
Why, so we're only 60 miles away. Our diversion fuel's about 3.5.
No, but we decided that, a number of passes give you a chance.
I think it was a mix-up.
You were slow on a lot of your approaches. But anyway, the LSO will debrief you, but it was No problems. No problems.
Very,
You've done
very
it.
shaken by how rapidly that was.
Deceleration, what do you think of that?
Yes, that was.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Sit down, please. Sorry?
What's here?
Well, negative secretary, are we? Never mind. We will continue anyway. All right, gentlemen. Let's go on then to the programme for next week. Which reminds me, Second Sea Lord, Personnel Matters, will be walking around the ship tomorrow. And on this point, he will be seeing us, as most of our visitors see us, as we normally are, warts and all, but I rely on you all to look through his programme and ensure that the warts are kept to a minimum, all right? I'd be interested to know how the flu epidemic is affecting departments.
Well, the Second Sea Lord's job is to look after all the personnel aspects of the Navy. In other words, everything concerned with people. So he's coming here to look at all of us and see how we're getting on here, and also, to a certain extent, I think, to sound out what's going on in the Navy today.
Hello, Graham. How are you?
Nice to see you. Chief Baldwin, Mr. Baldwin, is the president of the chiefs. It's you. Yes, hello, sir. Nice to see you again. My goodness. Yeah. Well, let's go in.
Right.
We're getting out now.
Thank you.
All right. Now, what sort of a guy is McLaughlin? Do we know what's behind this?
Yes, sir. I saw him yesterday and read his horoscope a little bit. I mean, McLaughlin's McLaughlin, sir. On board, I've seen Mr. Jakes and the chief of his department. He's one of the hardest working boys on board. He'll work any other 10 men off the feet. He's got a girl. I saw him yesterday, looked at him and had a word with him and said, right, who's the girlfriend? And of course, it was a girlfriend. He went ashore to see her. That's all that was behind it, sir. We have started him on his leading hands thing, sir. I've seen Mr. Jakes, and we're going to try and get him concentrating on this. And I feel if he does concentrate on bettering himself, he's going to be a great asset to the ship.
All right. I'll put those points to the captain. At the same time, you know my views on leading hands and responsibility, and this is the prime example of just being straightforward, bloody irresponsible, and lacking a sense of discipline, where the guy just walks off even though he knows he's due to go on watch.
Well, you've been in the ship long enough to know what I think, haven't you? And I have said time and time again in this ship that every man on board has his own particular job to play, and a most important job it is too. Do you understand? Yes, sir. And I count on you to do your job properly, and not to have sloping shoulders and hope that somebody else will do it for you, or think that it's not important, because I think that your job is important and it's got to be done properly. Now, what Lieutenant Krellin said, I'm glad to hear that you're keen to advance yourself, you're good at your job, and you're normally reliable and intelligent and sensible, and that's all good news. But it's no good being like that one minute and then being irresponsible and stupid the next. Scale. Fine £10 and 7 days number 9.
We're going away for 5.5 months. The money that we've just taken on board is approximately $750,000 equally divided in dollars and sterling, and that I hope is going to last us approximately 6 to 7 weeks. And I don't think the sailors would be very happy if they didn't have enough dollars for their runs ashore in America when we arrive.
to take from the beginning again, alright?
Okay.
1, 2, 2, 2.
Face up here. Come on, if you're coming for payment, chop chop, move yourselves.
Pay attention on the right. Really was in there. Ah! So like this. Hey.
Wakefield 179
48.
It wouldn't be so bad if you got a little bit of shoe polish or something on them things, would it? They've been digging the road up for 9 months in them. Come on. Self-pride, my son. Self-pride.
Here down 92G, sir. $58.
22.
80.
Come on, move. Hey! Come on, you face up here. You don't come up here and like that. I know it's cold up there, but you do not wear one of them things in here. Do you? And you should know better, shouldn't you? Well, go on then. Move yourself. My God.
Sweet the rain's new from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first bright. Bring the sweetness on the garden.
Oh, little 50-40.
She's just as bad.
Yeah. Nope.
What a reaction. Gracious me.
The engineers are tucked away down below. They tend to be ignored in the hubbub of what's going on the flight deck, the planes going off, the rush to get them off. I feel we do get upstaged a little. Well, we've got a great many young fellas on board, 16, 17 years old, just left school, a bit starry-eyed, expecting to see a sort of warship situation. They see, for a great deal of the time, hot bilges, compartments where they are stuck down, relatively inexperienced.
Where's the ice? We haven't got it yet, we'll come down and front. Sure you go get some? Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to ring up first. Right, turn it off.
There's always a slight rise in tension, and you probably can feel it in the whole ship. It's a sort of mixture of anticipation and I suppose a little bit of apprehension as well, and on the sort of domestic side a bit of regret at leaving home. But there's the anticipation of the great sea voyage to come.
Hey, Jan, so 1 F and 2 F's isn't enough. 3.5.
So was in Smith too.
Yeah. Only on a Tuesdays.
Are they on Thursday?
Thursday. Apparently it's Thursday today, must be payday. Then they're doing stiff work, I'll show them my muscles. Oh, he was after a job. How long was he had just at school. These are misses, isn't it? Where's your missus, isn't it? Where's your wedding ring?
Get some smart kids out to say that to me.
Tell you what, she's not that tall as she is. Is that your baby, is it?
Well, one of them. That's me, little girl.
What's your 5 others?
Oh, jeez, that's
him, he's the one that went into the drop tank. He spilled 300 and odd gallons of fuel on the flight deck, all on the the catapult track. And flying was cancelled for the night. The Russians couldn't do it, but he did.
You know, Bartley, you're
I'm not a reprobate, no, I'm not. No. The biggest reprobate on the ship is sits in the glasses every day.
No, Ginge, what's his name? Remember he had a crab, didn't he? And he got that powder, then he got the cream. And everybody was scratching, you know, when everybody gets the crab. You know. And I could have swore I had one, and old Taff gave me the torch jump. And he says, no. I said, well, I said, I've had them before. I said, I don't know when I've got a crab. And he says, well, I can't see nothing. He said, so don't worry about it. And I went down the bathroom and I shaved myself off. Talk about agony. And it finished up, I never had no, all I had was sweat rash, wasn't it? Talk about panic station. Very rare you get them, in fact, very rare you get them. You know, so you panic straight away, you panic. Because there's how many living here? 36. You know, so you got to keep yourself clean. And if you think you've got an itch, you get it looked after straight away. You know, you say to your apple, hey, get some cream if you sleep above me, because I think I've got a scratch here, you know what I mean, you know. Because it's just a natural thing you do, because you all live together. You know, everybody's got little secrets, but personal secrets are nothing. In this man's maybe.
To get things on the mend, as it were. And one more. And hiding in the corner, Sir Commander Air.
Yeah. Well, it's a good sort of opportunity.
Tony Pudner, the Free Church chaplain, so he's definitely in for the half a beard competition.
Yeah, we've met.
Martin Howard, I think you've met, sir. And second one, Webster, who
You're
is
standing in for Stephen Harwood now.
standing in for.
So pleased to hear he's getting better.
Yes, he's going to be very good.
So when we had Jimmy Savile on board last autumn, he arrived with half a beard.
Yes.
Bearded on one side and clean shaven on the other.
Evening. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it.
Good, yeah, 2.5 rings.
I think it's wise to mix with the troops. I think it's very wise to mix with the troops, you know, the young lads here. And I think it's a very good thing. Lots of them playing cards, enjoying themselves. Yes. What are you playing, by the way? What are you playing?
I think it's called crib.
What are you on,
Crib?
Trevor? You fucking drunk idiot.
Very good. Yes.
Put it in. You've got a couple, Jack.
Cribbage.
Yeah.
May I have a game or? No, I'll leave you guys playing.
Okay,
yes.
sure thing. I'd
like to see you guys playing well. And
He's just having a laugh. God knows where he got his shirt from. He probably nicked it from the laundry caboose down the bottom.
I belong to Glasgow, oh Glasgow town. There's nothing the matter with Glasgow.
What's in the back of it?
Is that a turkey? Is it? What? Is that a turkey?
Go easy with it.
I'm not touching it.
Hey?
flying around corners.
That is tails on the ground, see?
Yeah, it's all right, but I mean, you don't have bent tails, do you?
Well, they do on the tails on the deck. So deck twisting it round.
It's up.
Yeah.
It's not bent round. Oh, I see. That's nice. That.
It's good, oh.
You've done that, haven't you?
I've done what?
Painted the bloody thing.
British history.
Hang on, can I just have a look at it against that? Yeah, but you never seem like that. I mean, you know, no bird will have bent feathers, will they?
See? Here's a look at picture, Jim.
End up in pies. What bird is it, though? What bird is it, Muscles?
It's a pheasant.
Thought it was. It don't look like a pheasant to me, though.
How come you got it different colours? You stick dye in it, did you?
How come you got its wings down here like this?
Painted it in oil paint.
Like that pheasant's not got wings like that.
You got it different colours. Yeah, paint the scratches.
Let's rub willies!
They're white. Where the white is, you paint the colours you want.
But after having lived so long in the Navy, you know, 18 years, 3 months routine, with blokes like this, you know, I was a baby at one time, obviously, like these lads are little babies and everybody else. They're much younger than me, you know. They don't realise that I've done it all before, you know, and they all skylark and they perform. So I've got to conform to their ways of living. You know what I mean? You know, I'm the boss in here, but I'm not really the boss. You know, on paper I'm the boss, but I'm not the boss. They're all the bosses. This is their house. You know what I mean? And so I conform with their rules. If they want to play, they want to rip the joint to pieces, I let them carry on. Then I got to tell them to clean it up afterwards.
It's been a good day, as you know, lots of ups and downs and changes of plans, and one minute nobody was coming, the next minute they were all coming and so on, but as it's turned out well, and I must say I'm very relieved and very pleased.
Yes, watch it.
It's all right, Fred.
It was obviously necessary to keep me in order.
God save the Queen, bless our food, and make us thankful through Jesus Christ our Lord.
Amen.
The Sargeman, he goes up to the sky and says, hello there, I come for the job about bank robbing. Well, this bloke says,
Not enough.
I'm sorry, not good enough. Why not indeed? Because you're Irish.